make sure you get in our Discord right now.
And what do you know? We have a new looking chicken. Day and Night, I think it was called there.
Day and Night.
Day and Night.
As a good song from the early mid 2000s.
Big fan of that one.
Yeah,
Day and Night.
I'm not gonna sing it. You listen to all the you just listen to the game show music.
I do, yeah.
Fantastic.
Big fan
I
of the
listen
game
to it
show
all
music.
the time.
Big fan.
It's on Spotify right now. Go search for Gameshow Showdown, or I suppose our old name, if you remember that one. But yeah, I don't know what to say, Dennis.
You know what? That was a nail-biting finish, and my nails have been chewed straight off. They are clean. They are gone. If you could see them, they are gone.
I have none.
It's a 2v2. 2 points to both teams. I just have no words. Unbelievable work from both teams. Both teams are so great at working together. It's amazing to see.
It is. Here come the teams. We're going to decide the final game, the deciding game of tonight's Game Show Showdown. What is it going to be? We're down to 4. We've got Sandswipe, we've got Pluslock, we've got Shoot 'em All Around, we've got Wacky Pad. One of these teams, or one of these games rather, is going to decide the fate of both of these teams.
Yeah, now Orange Team did say that their strategy going into the next game is one word: win. Will they be able to pull that off for the next game? That is the question.
And will they be able to face off against the fans team? Remember, one last chance. This is your final call once again to get in rasastudios.net/Discord. Join the Discord, answer the questions, and you can join and play in the final game of tonight's show against whatever team is about to win this final game of Game Show Showdown.
I can promise this, it will be one hell of a challenge because both teams have been so amazing.
Been sensational. I did say they would both suck, but they have been absolutely incredible in the progression that was seen from them as the final chickens for this series drop.
What will they pick? What will be the deciding game?
This is so tense. I can't decide. I don't know what game I want. They're all going to be really good as a decider. Watch the Dome have a tie as well. Like that's just bound to happen in this situation, isn't it? But no, it doesn't have a tie. We are going to play Pluslock.
Pluslock is a big one.
An old classic making its return, and it is going to decide tonight's Game Show Showdown. As here comes the booster.
Yeah, Pluslock is it could be over in a flash. I've seen some games.
Look, Booster, look up! Look up!
Get away!
No, get away!
That's 2 people that have now died in the game show.
Was that Day and Night that did that? Day and Night did that. The big chicken did it. We don't have a booster now. What are we gonna do? All the chickens are gone.
Are we not playing any more games?
Do you have a cleaver?
I've got nothing.
Day and Night, come on, what are you doing?
Look at that face.
Look at that eyes. Look at that face. It looks innocent enough, but it's just laid a giant egg in the middle of the dome. Get rid of our booster. My goodness. Anyway, it's important. Right now, let's learn how we play Pluslock to see who's going to win the game show.
So what did we call this game again? Crosslock? X-lock?
No, Dylan. This one is Pluslock.
Oh, right. I had it the wrong way up. How does this one work?
The goal of this game is simple. Capture all 5 rooms at once by replacing the wool in each capture point with your own team's coloured wool.
After capturing a room, the stairs rotate, allowing you to progress through to the next room and lock out the opposing team.
So pay attention, or you might just trap yourself.
Look out! Here comes the opposing team now, armed with swords, bows and arrows to slaughter you. And after your execution, they have shears and wool to undo all of your hard work and capture the point for their team.
Now that's gotta be salt in the wound. Also watch out for the lava. It's everywhere!
If they die, they don't respawn until their entire team has died. So maybe the lava isn't as harmful as you think.
So much action! So intense!
This game should be a lock!
Plus lock?
I can't take it. I can't take it. The tension is killing me. It's killing me.
Me too.
It's killing me, Dennis. Fraser, what's the tension doing to you? You feeling tense down there? You feel the tension in the arena between the teams?
How you feeling, Freezer?
Freezer, I'm feeling tense at just hearing that name alone, but right here in the arena, I am feeling it. The aircon is on and I'm boiling. It's so tense.
Oh, it looks hot down there. There is a lot of lava around Pluslock. Remember, This is going to be one of the PvP games, and we saw what happened when it was... I mean, this is now more straight-up PvP. We've seen it in Flick Flack a little bit with arrow shots, but now this is pure PvP. Capture all 5 points at the same time, and you're going to win the game show. Who do you give the advantage to here?
You know what? I'm going to say Magic Tabbies. I've been rooting for them the whole time. They had a weak start, but they've pulled it back 2 games in a row. Can they make it a third? Can they take it home?
You've been actively rooting for them.
I have. Am I supposed to be impartial?
Yes.
Okay, well, just forget everything I just said.
Fraser, Freezer, whatever your name is. Who do you give the advantage to in this one? Who's taking the trophy?
Oh my goodness, I can't decide. If I have to choose anybody, I think it's going to be the spooky Boba Orbs, but both teams are putting up such a big fight, who knows?
Let's have a look at the Twitch prediction. We've got the opinion of Dennis, we've got the opinion of Fraser, and the opinion of Twitch chat says 93% is going to go in favor of Magic Tabbies. My goodness.
I told you.
What a turnaround as well. Down 2-0 in the show. They've brought it back to 2-2. We rarely see reverse sweeps in the game show, but this could be one of the rare occasions that we do.
Yeah, that's right. I know the Rex specifically highlighted PvP as one of their strengths in their introduction. Same with CC. Brand new to the team, but PvP seems to be their strong suit. Who knows? Who knows? It could go either way. And whatever team wins this game wins that trophy right there.
This trophy, right? I don't think we actually send it to them. I keep this in my office.
Oh. You never won the game.
I mean, I made this with my bare hands.
Bare hands? I thought you had human hands.
These are bare hands. These are my bare hands.
Oh.
Roar. Rawr.
Oh.
Rawr. Rawr.
Stop. I don't like that.
They're calloused as well because I built that thing.
I'm very uncomfortable. I just want to go home.
But yeah, I mean, if whoever wins it, if they want this, they're gonna have to pay a pretty penny for it. We'll discuss it after the show.
I would say winning the whole game would be a pretty penny. We've seen great performances from both teams. Isn't that not enough to win the trophy?
No, I want some cash. But here we go. The game is set. Or are you ready? We are getting it ready to go. You can see that is going to be your graphic in the bottom right. That's the one to watch. All 5 points that are grey right now, when they go all the one color, that is going to be it.
Yeah, as you saw in the rule video, each team just has to take out the existing wall, put their own in that, put their own 4 pieces in the space right in the middle there to take that point. And if they take all of the points at the same time, they take the game home. Who knows how quick it can go?
Here we go. Locked and loaded. The 10-second countdown from Sod is on. I want to see the hype in the chat. Who is going to take this one? Will it be Spooky Boba Orbs to avoid that reverse sweep? Or will Magic Tabbies pull off the comeback of the ages here at the Game Show Showdown? And you see Rexifer and CC going straight for that middle point. They've got their own. The blue team actually, immediately forgoing their own one, getting one of the side rooms. 2-2 all right straight off the bat.
Yeah, looks like it's an all-up roll in the middle there. Whoa! Whoa! Suzuki Boku's already taken it home. I don't think that was the intention. It's still 2 points to 2 points. Let's keep going.
Yeah, no.
It's still 2-2.
I think we're gonna have to reset that one.
Well, we are on our edge of our seats, but I don't think we're that excited. Let's calm down for a second.
Yeah, let's calm down. Calm down.
Reset.
I think Sod is a bit excited as well.
Aren't we all?
Sod is very excited.
Even the machines, even the artificial intelligence in these machines is excited for the game show.
That they are. But we'll get that issue sorted because I don't think that's ever been won that quickly. Clearly it wasn't.
Yeah.
But we'll get this. We'll get that. Bug stamped out, and we'll go again. It's just building the tension, though, isn't it, Dennis?
Yeah. I was excited. I was expecting that. If that was the case, that would have made a world record, I think. I've never seen anything like that. I know I'm still relatively new to the show, but I've never seen anything like that.
Well, let's just take a moment, reset ourselves.
Deep breaths like you at the start of the show.
Oosa. Everyone in the chat, oosa. Oosa. Breathe in. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Wah. Ooh.
Honestly, everyone in chat doing the same thing.
Everyone. I want you to do that as well. And if you've been one of the lucky contestants picked for the fans team as well, you got to get yourself loose. You got to limber up a little bit.
That's right.
You got to get the blood flowing because you're about to be in the Game Show Showdown factory.
That's right. Let's get the stretched in, get ready as you get ready for
Okay.
the game show.
I've just been informed Plus Lock is not going to be our final game. We are going to go back to the Dome,
Wow.
and we're going to pick a new game out of the 3 that are remaining, that being Sand Swipe, Shoot 'em All Around, and what was the other one? Wacky Pad.
You know what? I'm going to say it. I think the chickens made the wrong choice there.
Wrong choice, chickens.
It just wasn't to be.
Wasn't to be, but hey ho, we'll move on. We'll keep things moving along, and we'll let the chickens have another go at it as we get ourselves reset. And again, I'm just tense, being like, you know, from the commentator platform here. I wonder how the teams are feeling as well, because they must be the adrenaline's flowing. They must be trying to keep themselves cool, calm, and collected, and just keep their head in the right space, because, you know, you think you're going into one game, we have to go to another one, unfortunately, but you just got to keep the energy up. You've got to keep your mind focused. Forget about the last 5-10 minutes, and just move on, and we'll get into another one.
Exactly. None of us know exactly where the Doom's going to take us, what the chickens are going to pick. We've seen some wild things from the Bushter, you know, being crushed by a giant egg. Who knows what could happen at the Game Show Showdown?
I mean, I don't think the Bushter can do his job, really, because he's been crushed. I think we're just going to have this go Bushterless. But here come the teams again.
I do miss the Bushter. I know
I
know there's been a bit of a, you know, they've been a bit of a controversial person, but you know what? It's not the game show without them.
I've been here for we've been doing this show for nearly 10 years, and the Bushter has fired so many shots in my direction. You know what? I'm glad he got crushed by an egg.
Wow.
I'm glad he's potentially just, you know, is he just getting crushed by an egg? Do you get put in the egg?
That's a good question. We'll have to find out. Well, there you go. The chicken has been changed to Lego Racer. That's a username I've seen around the Cube venue.
What came first, the Bushter or the egg?
Why are you asking me really deep questions? I don't have the answers.
We
for
need
you.
answers, Dennis.
We have papers all over this desk, but we do not have the answer to such an important, life-critical question like that.
If you know what the answer to Bushter or the egg is, please do answers on a postcard, please, or in chat, either or, whatever is easiest for you. But here we go. It is going to be Sand Swipe. Now, this was a really close game when we played it last year, and these games have been going right down to the wire, Dennis.
Judging by the chat, it looks like CC was hoping for that one, so hopefully they'll be able to pull this one ahead. But there's a Bushter. It's just a giant egg.
Just egg.
It's just a giant egg. It's not the same without the Bushter.
Anyway, let's find out how we play Sand Swipe.
Jimmy, what are your thoughts on sand?
I don't see how that's relevant, Dylan.
Of course it's relevant. This is Sand Swipe. Teams fight to collect sand and bring it back to their scoring platforms. The team that collects the most sand wins.
Players will have to be rough and tough to gather sand from either side. Or they can, swipe it from the other team.
Nice joke there, Jimmy.
Also, players can only carry one piece of sand at a time, so they'll have to be sure to secure what they've got.
And speaking of securing, every 2 minutes the sand on each team's platform banks, securing the points that they've got.
When points are banked, more sand will drop onto the platforms. So much sand up for grabs!
And to make things interesting, every so often, one piece of red sand will drop onto the center platform. If a team can bank that red sand, they'll get 3 points instead of 1.
But just like regular old sand, this red sand can be swiped from the enemy team. So players will need to keep an eye out for what the other team is holding.
You can't keep using that joke, Jimmy.
Oh, of course I can, Dylan.
They also have a sword and a bow to slay and steal the sand carried by other players. Killing a player will drop their sand on the floor. How irritating.
They can also use their bows to shoot the targets, flipping the position of the colored platforms in the arena.
Let's hope the players can get back to bank their sand.
There's only 8 minutes on the clock to swipe the most sand. If there's a tie after the time runs out, more time will be added.
What a savage yet sneaky game.
I guess you could say it's a game full of
swiping. Swiped your joke. It's Sand Swipe.
So Sand Swipe is going to be our deciding game here on Game Show Showdown tonight. Dennis, if you remember a year ago, our lovely humble host Fraser, Friggles.
Fraser?
It's
Fridge
Fraser,
Fridge-
guys.
Fridge
Come on.
McGee. He played this last year. Didn't you, Fraser? This came right down to the wire when you guys played last year.
It really did. It was such a fun game, and arguably this is going to be an even better game for a tiebreak. It can really come down to literally that last piece of sand to decide the winner, so I'm so glad we're seeing it today.
Yeah, it literally could. Before the last bank, so obviously there's 8 minutes of gameplay, the sandbanks every 2 minutes. Before the final bank in the game last year, the score was 24-23 in favor of Starblock's crew. They did end up winning that game, unfortunately. But you could see there's fine margins in this game, just as fine as a grain of sand.
I was just going to say just as fine as a grain of sand. Now, one piece of sand is 1 point, but the red sand could be the play here because it's 3 points worth of red sand.
Exactly, that red sand could swing momentum so vastly in this game. That only spawns a couple of times every 2 minutes, so you've got to be really careful. Maybe hold on to it, get it down at the last second so it can't get swiped from your platform. But the strategy is all gonna come down to strategy. And remember, like again, we've seen only a couple of games. As we see the audience prediction, 98% are gonna go for Magic Tabbies in this one. They believe in the reverse sweep. Fraser, do you believe in the reverse sweep?
You know what? Now that we're on this game, yes, I believe it is entirely possible, and I would love to see it.
What about you, Dennis?
You know, I was told last game to be impartial, so I'm going to be impartial and say absolutely nothing.
Okay. Sitting on the fence as usual, Dennis.
That's what I'm here to do as a commentator, right?
Supposedly. But here we go. One final game to decide the game show. And the teams are in their pods, in their pipes. 8 minutes on the clock. Sandbanks every 2 minutes. Let's get this party started. Sandswipe is on the go. Who is going to win tonight's Game Show Showdown?
Now the question is, do you play more offense or defense? I know that Magic Tabbies are going to play more offense. They're both looking out for PvP, and I'm seeing some absolute incredible shots here already, just a few seconds in.
Camelot Warrior going for the long shot from the other end of the arena. Remember, if you die while holding sand, you're going to drop it on the ground, but a couple of blocks going down, including that crucial red sand for the Magic Tabbies on their end. Just a couple on the blue platform for spooky Boba Orbs. Still a minute and a half or so before the sand ends up banking, so those scores can switch.
Yeah, it's a game of, do you just run and grab as much sand as you can and try and bring it back, or do you try and stay home and defend what points you do have? Looks like there's some PvP happening here.
Yeah, Camelot Warrior looks like she was coming to swipe some sand from the orange platform, but is being defended so vigorously by CC and Marshy Monarch, and down goes Camelot Warrior. I don't know if there was sand in her hand, but if it has, it's fallen on the floor.
Yeah, let's listen to Magic Tabbies as they've got a lot to defend here.
Okay, you might need to die in order to get your shovel back then. We got a red sand. I think they're stealing ours. They're stealing ours. Okay, I'm gonna go for that red sand. I'm gonna go get it back.
I'm gonna rush them and try and kill.
Shoot. Yeah, they got it.
Oh yeah, I stole their red sand.
They're stealing our red sand.
Okay, but we just traded red sand.
I'm on him.
I unfortunately can't help the chase on you if I can.
I am not a PvPer. I should not be in charge of doing any of that stuff.
Okay, we need to get more sand. Okay, cool, I'm coming.
As the sand is about to bank, who's going to take the first batch of points? 9 to blue.
6.
9 for blue, 6 for orange team. It's looking pretty good for the spooky Boba Orbs so far.
Yeah, very close. Only 3 points in it. Still early doors here, and it seems like it is more of a defensive strategy coming out from Magic Tabbies, but maybe they're being a bit too defensive. Need to go on the attack to actually get some points in their back pocket.
Yeah, it's looking very, very difficult. Both teams, I mean, it looks like we're seeing both teams spread out, jump over to the other team. Camelot Warrior trying to make moves onto the orange podium there, but getting swiped down quite literally by 2 defenders.
Ooh.
Can they survive it? Can they take it? It's a 1v1.
Camelot Warrior and Marshy Bonnet going at it right in front of the orange team's spawn. It's Marshy Monarch gone a low health. Can Camelot take her down? But here comes the support from Rexifor, and down goes Cam. The sand is saved.
The PvP Pro Rex absolutely living up to their name, saying they've called the shots. They have literally done that right now.
Let's have a listen into Spooky Boba Orbs. They are still in front by 3 points, but 45 seconds away from the next bank.
Sneak it over.
We're winning. We have less sand than them at the moment. Is the only problem.
Oh. Okay, Rex is on the red sand.
I got the red sand. They're after me. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
DC, go away,
But I took
bro,
the red
please.
sand out for a second.
DC's on me.
Rex has red sand.
They're just too good at PvP. But PvP wise, it's just.
We need to
doesn't matter.
focus on stalling and stealing.
Help me with CC. Someone help me with CC, please.
Orbit's being chased away by the entire
I need-
orange team there. As Sand is about to bank. Where will the points go? It's looking great
That's
for
a lot.
the Magic Tabbies. There it is.
Oh, they take the lead.
5 points added for the blue team, but 11 points for orange. It's still quite close, but Magic Tabbies have the lead.
2 more banks to go. We're halfway through the final game of tonight's Gameshow Showdown. And it is Magic Tabbies in front by 3. They were behind by 3. This is what I'm talking about. This is how quickly this game can shift and change and just swing all about the place. The sand swipe, the sand being swiped from either side is going to be really crucial. And you heard there from Blue Team's comms, they really respect and acknowledge how good Magic Tabbies are, as you said, Dennis, at PvP.
Yeah, it's so close. And don't forget, whoever team wins this, wins the trophy. It is 2 points either side to both teams. It's looking so close for both teams. They've got both a good mix of offense and defense here.
Did you see that? Orbits just swiped that red sand from the back of the orange platform. It was not well guarded, and now he's on his way back. And there's Racian taking a piece away as well.
That's the all-important piece. Don't forget, that orange piece is worth 3 times as many points, but you can only carry one at once, so you've got to get in there quick and get straight back out again, back to your own podium.
You saw Rexifor there. I think they might have got the red sand back. Unless Insane Orbits is holding on to it. He's very low health, but that's a very risky play as CC was jumping back on his platform there. Another red sand dropped in the middle. It's going to be picked up by Rex for 20 seconds from the sand banking for the second to last time. This is going to be a crucial bank, and you see there, just buried underneath the first few bits of sand, red there. That could be the tipping point for Magic Tabbies to retain this lead.
Both teams have gone for the exact same structure of having the important point in the middle. Bank in 1 second. What will it be? It's 22-24. 8 more points for the Spooky Boba Orbs, but 7 for the Magic Tabbies. It's 2 points in it. There's 1 more bank left. That final bank will determine the winner of the entire show. So it's so critical that they get in at the last second, make sure they grab as many pieces of sand as they can, and defend their own at the same time.
Down goes Racion in the water from Rexifor. Bodies dropping left, right, and center. 90 seconds left before the last bank, and that is going to decide it. As you see, Rexifor trying to defend that sand, now has taken it. I think actually CC's the one who's taken it back and put it on Orange Team's platform. Now they got to defend it for their lives. They need to make sure they have at least 2 more points than the other team do before the last sand bank. They've got 60 seconds left. This is going to come right down to the wire.
It's looking really good for the Magic Tabbies. They're 2 points ahead, and they've got that all-important orange piece on their platform, and they're trying to cover it up as much as sand as possible. They've not understood that they need to hide that sand, maybe towards the back of their platform, so that the other team is alerted of where that all-important orange sand is.
There's a lot of sand on orange platform, and it's going to be Marshy Monarch's duty to defend this to the bitter end.
Oh, I just see some pieces taken out of Blue's platform there. Again, you need to defend your own platform. It's looking so good for the Magic Tabbies, but anything could change as Orbits is on the platform, being knocked off and taken out by CC.
This could be it. There's a lot of sand on the orange platform compared to the blue one. Only 4 on the other side. This is going to go Magic Tabbies' way. They are up by 2 points. They were down by 2 games, Dennis.
There's Orbits taken to the all-important red sand. Will they make a difference? Can they get back to their own platform
And
in
another
time
one
to
spawned.
place down that final piece of sand? There's another in the middle, but there's not enough time for ZC to jump over. Never mind, can they place it in time?
Oh,
Yes,
they got it!
Yes, they did! They've got it! Magic Tabbies are taking it!
Sorry, I just blew out your eardrums. Yes! Yes! We win! Nice clutch!
2-0 down in the game show, and they win it on the final game. Magic Tabbies are your winners of Game Show Showdown.
What a turnaround from a weak start, 2 games down to 3 in a row from the Magic Tabbies. Incredible work from the team. Incredible offense, incredible defense. Amazing job. Take it away, Fraser.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hello.
100% win rate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I've got to say, first of all, absolute cinema. That was amazing. Orange team, come on up here onto these blocks. Congratulations to the Magic Tabbies. You are the winners of Game Show Showdown. How are you feeling?
I would cheer louder, but I
clapped
feel like
my
production would
hands
scream at
so
me
hard they hurt.
Wow, my
I
heart
would
was
shout
racing
victory, but-
for you guys. What an incredible game that was. And also, this is one of those rare reverse sweeps. How are you feeling about that?
my
Incredible.
goodness.
I told you, we just needed to lock in. We just had to come online. The first 2 rounds, they were warm-ups. They were just warm-ups, you know?
Yep.
You locked in, and not only did you get the reverse sweep, but this is the Orange Team's debut show and Orange Team's debut win. So you've got that record in the history books too. Congratulations. Let's talk about gameplay for a little bit. CC, you were acting like a bit of a sand gremlin there. You weren't only trying to grab the sand from those podiums, but you were a thief as well. Talk to us about that.
I just kind of made sure I was always carrying at least some sand on me, and then like, it's because you could technically get more sand for your sand if you mine some yourself and then kill someone who's holding it. So, just you gotta. I guess murder was the prime strategy.
It all came back to murder in the end. Never thought I'd be saying that out loud. Guys, you were mixing some strategies there. You were going for the offense, you were going for the defense. Ultimately, it all worked out. You must be so proud of yourselves, right?
Yes, we are.
Do you have anything to say to your teammates?
Are we winning? Like, what's happening?
You guys did a great job, genuinely. You guys really came into your own and clutched up. There's so many times we all took turns, like, clutching up victories, and it's really cool. I'm glad that we all had our moments to shine. We all were able to work towards that kind of, like, joint victory together.
Hell yeah.
You smashed it. Congratulations, guys. Let's move you guys over here for a second while we talk to the spooky Boba Orbs.
I get to be on a podium with Avondale? Let's go.
Spooky Boba Orbs, commiserations. It was so close, but not quite there. What happened?
It wasn't plus lock.
I see.
What happened. I say this is rigged.
We were in the plus lock headspace, and then it became the sand swipe headspace. We weren't ready.
So the confusion really played a part there. We apologize for any technical difficulties. Orbits, your gameplay as well is very much PvP and thievery. Was that your strategy throughout?
Yeah, no, it's just unfortunate. It's unlucky.
I
don't know what I was going for.
I was very impressed with your team's coordination. We spotted you at one point rearranging your sand pile to protect the red sand. Very smart plays. Do you have any other strategies that you used in the game there?
No.
Well, near the very end, I was like, maybe I could just break one of the sands. Like, I would say, like, if they had placed the red sand down, like, maybe a couple seconds earlier, I could have broken the red sand instead of the normal sand.
Do you have anything to say to each other as teammates?
Thank you.
You guys did great. This was a
really
fun time.
This was really fun.
Commiserations. Maybe next time. Who knows? There could be a next time. We could see you back again in the future. For now, though, we've got to immortalize this moment. If all of you guys could follow me as we walk down Winner's Walk. This is going to be a huge moment for the Magic Tabbies as they, the winning team, are immortalized in the Game Show Showdown factory forever. All of your hard work and efforts have led up to this very moment in time. Let's officially unveil your winning spot on Winner's Walk. Oh, hey!
The orange brick bricks, guys. Look, the first orange bricks.
First orange.
Such exciting times. Congratulations, guys. Your vibes must be so high. Follow me. Let's head back to the dome. Jimmy and Dennis. Wow, what a show.
I like that word, Fraser. Absolute cinema. What an end to tonight's Gameshow Showdown, in at least in that portion. So we must congratulate Magic Tabbies on a fantastic win.
Congratulations.
Hey!
Good job, guys. The
Well
first
done,
orange
everyone.
team and the first orange win. Massive work. Amazing. It's almost like I dressed on the occasion.
Yeah, you finally got an orange team on to
Finally.
match your waistcoat.